June is Idaho Wine and Cider Month, and we're celebrating both on Good Morning Idaho this week. Kicking things off, our Kristen Scovira joins us live from Meriwether Cider. So jealous. And Kristen, their doors are open at both locations, so where are you this morning?
You're so jealous, I can tell. Right now, I'm hanging out at Meriwether's outside patio. It's beautiful. We're in Garden City this morning. And if you can take a look around with me here, this patio has almost doubled in size. They have a beautiful seating area. We have some grape leaves. It is lovely. We have featured them in our Made in Idaho series in nearly 3 short years. Man, have they ever grown. Maybe what your favorite flavors are on the board here?
Talk to Molly Ledbetter, and she'll be hard-pressed to pick her favorite cider.
It's kind of like asking what your favorite child is.
They're all the apple of her eye. Ledbetter is the co-owner of Meriwether Cider Company. She says 2020 kept her up at night.
Not sleeping because I was like, we can't keep our employees, what's gonna happen?
Meriwether kept all their employees, selling bottles in-house, online, even on the road locally.
Like deliveries in our delivery van.
Now nearing post-pandemic, the cidery is open, and you're invited to stop by for a pint.
The new patio is all of the sand.
Meriwether is part of the Idaho Wine Commission since cider is technically wine, using fermented apples instead of fermented grapes. A beverage must be 51% apple to be considered a cider. And then there's the added flavors.
If you can think of a flavor, we can pretty much make it a cider.
Some say cider is the missing link between wine and beer. And on a hot summer's day, Meriwether will even serve you a cider slushie.
The slushies are the best thing, especially when it's 100 degrees in July.
Molly says they get more than 5,500 gallons of juice at a time. Then it goes into these giant fermenters. Yeast is added, then it's clarified. It takes 27 to 30 days to make a base cider, then a few more if you add flavors like blackberry, guava, or peach.
Obviously it's good.
Molly says cider hasn't taken off in Idaho quite as fast as places like Washington, Oregon, or Colorado. Not a cider fan? Molly won't take no for an answer.
I always tell people that say, oh, I don't like cider. I say, no, you haven't had a cider you like yet.
All right, so that was Molly. She's a delight, right? And she's a co-owner here, but it's a whole family business, right? Because this is her dad. This is Gig. Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah.
Nice to be here.
Oh, thanks so much for being with us today. Oh, we've just featured you guys, and the one thing that I love about what you do is how community-based you are. You work with so many people, partners around the Boise area. Talk a little bit about some of the partnerships, like with Lemon Tree.
Yeah, Lemon Tree is a fantastic sandwich shop. You've got to try it. And we've got some good ciders in the downtown area, 20 ciders to pair with those delicious sandwiches. We also do a quarterly partnership with some of the places around town, the Idaho Bird Observatory. We did cider with the Black History Month, the Starling Project. So, and our proceeds go to those organizations. So.
That's wonderful. I've tried so many of them. I love the blackberry. You've got a peach one in there. Beautiful. Talk a little bit about these slushies that I've been hearing so much about.
Okay, the slushie does 2 things. Cools you off. It's alcoholic, so it puts a smile on your face. So yeah, they've just been a great success, and we have a lot of fun every week thinking of a different flavor.
Now, talk a little bit about the idea of the pandemic, how you guys fared. You never had to let anyone go, as Molly was mentioning in the story. How does that make you feel to know that you kind of weathered a storm, came out on the other side?
Well, we were lucky to get the PPP, so that helped us with our employee salaries and kept everybody on board. To weather the storm, we really converted almost entirely from a lot of retail to no retail. And so we almost turned into a bottle shop. So we did a lot of curbside, we did deliveries, and even our kegs that we couldn't sell to the pubs and restaurants that we usually sell to, we ended up having to hand bottle, so we could have more bottles to sell curbside and so forth. But the city's also been fantastic. They let us have the parklets, you know, and things like that, so we could do the physical distancing and tried to follow all the CDC rules.
But it's got to be fun now that everything's back and you have a patio and people can have their slushies out here. So welcome back.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite flavor? I'm going to end on that.
You know, I think I'm going to have to go with semi-dry, and can I say two? Hop shot. Yeah.
I'll let you have two.
All
Thanks
right.
so much, Gig,
Yeah, you
for
bet.
sharing our patio space this morning. And we want you to get out here as well, help support some local businesses. They were so wonderful to let us hang out with them all morning. We're going to send it back to you guys, and we're going to take a break. I wonder what we're going to do. I don't know. I'll let you guess.
Going to continue with the jealous theme. Thanks so much for that, Chris.